You ready?
I'm ready.
Alright, what is up, everyone? Welcome back to another video, or just welcome to the channel in general. We got a little bit of a special episode here. But before I even talk about it, talk about everything on the screen, talk about the special guest, guys, make sure to like, subscribe, and comment.
And turn on the
Comment.
post notification
Yeah,
bell.
what Artezi said, post notifications on, every notification on. Alright? So let's get straight into it. Jon Jones. Let's not talk about Jon Jones first. Donald Trump the other day, during a press conference, announced American Independence Day or something, 2026. They're gonna try to do a UFC fight night or a pay-per-view, whatever, probably a pay-per-view, at the White House. A lot of stuff has come from this. First, let's just talk about it, guys. Jon Jones saying just re-entered the testing pool that lasted for about 2 weeks. Figured we keep everyone's options open. Fighting at the White House? Question mark. What is this guy talking about? Don't fall for this, anyone. He's not coming back, and if he's gonna come back, he's not fighting Tom Aspinall. So do not fall for this, anyone. I don't know why people are giving this attention, but it's Jon Jones. It's always gonna get attention. We all know Jon Jones. Without fighting, he's a criminal. Look at what he just got into. Artezi, you have anything to say about this?
Honestly, Jon Jones, Doug Tom Aspinall, you really think he's gonna... He in his last fight, he wouldn't even speak about Tom Aspinall when asked. So what makes you think, what makes anyone think he would really fight him at the White House? He's just probably gonna fight some low-life bum.
A hundred
Probably like
percent.
a service plumber or something.
Yeah, 100%. I think if Jon Jones were to come back, he would fight like someone like fucking Derek Lewis or something. I don't know, like just some. I don't know. I know it's not gonna be Aspinall. Who knows? Maybe it will be Aspinall, and he will surprise us all and actually sign the contract and actually fight. But
And let's be real, he's not a good person, you know. I'm pretty sure he had a hit and run.
yeah,
Some stuff happened with his wife, a bunch of like he
yeah,
um
pop for steroids a
high off
bunch of
hella
times.
drugs and stuff, you know.
He's not
So
a good person outside of the
he's
cage, and
not a
even in the
good
cage, he's
person,
not a good person.
right? So I feel like it would just be disrespectful to allow him to fight inside the White House, um, just based off the fact he beat his wife, hit and run, all the
Yeah,
drugs he
hit and run
takes.
against a pregnant lady. And recently, a hit and run just randomly. In February, he actually
Oh,
got
he
into a
didn't
car
win.
accident. He was in the car with a prosti whatever you guys know what it's called. Uh,
Hooker.
yeah, whatever. He was in the car with
Prostitute,
something
yeah.
like that, and try to censor ourselves.
Oh,
And
go
then
ahead.
he crashed, and then this guy
Oh,
ran away from the scene. And then, when the other girl in the car called Jon Jones, put him on the phone with the police, he then threatened the police, police officer's life and talked about a bunch of other stuff. Guys, this guy Jon Jones is a mess, and I didn't even think about that, Artezi, that he shouldn't even be allowed to fight in the White House. He doesn't represent America. I mean, he low key does, but why
not a
should
good
they allow Jon
representation.
Jones to be in the White House?
I completely agree with you, Callum. You know, he's like, yeah, we can say he represents the U.S., but like, realistically speaking, letting him into the White House just crazy. I genuinely don't think anyone in their right mind, like Dana White, Donald Trump, would allow that to happen.
But here's the thing. They're not in their right mind. We
Exactly.
know Donald Trump, he'll listen to Dana as far as fights go, and Dana will allow Jon Jones to be in the White House. So
Dana
it
will
will
give
happen. If
John
Jon
some
Jones wants to sign the contract,
responsibility.
he will be in the White House, unfortunately. Now, let's talk about some other things. Conor McGregor, Ali Abdelaziz, how's Noah?
How's Noah?
How's Noah?
Yeah,
Conor
shut your mouth.
McGregor.
Never speak about me ever in your life. You watch yourself when you're around me.
Conor McGregor has even said, I don't have the tweets up here. My apologies. I'll do better next time. Uh, Conor McGregor said, "Hey, sign me up, man. I'll be down to do that. Him against Chandler, book that fight again for the White House. Honestly, I'm here for it, and I don't think it's an unrealistic fight. Now I know we've seen this fight get canceled a bunch of times, or well, only got canceled once, but we knew it was supposed to happen sooner. It's it's a realistic fight that could happen. Michael Chandler, the American, like, look at this guy, man. He's just American, represents America. He sucks, unfortunately. Now we realize that, and he's just gotten old. So it's a winnable fight for Conor McGregor, and it's a fun fight, and it'll get so many pay-per-views. Uh, so yeah, I believe Conor McGregor versus Michael Chandler could definitely happen at the White House. I think it's pretty realistic, and I'm excited to see it. Now let's see if they can even get in the White House in the first place. Let's see if they can even make this event happen. And here are some other fighters I have. Colby Covington, of course, Donald Trump's boy. Not really boys, but like Colby Covington, big Donald Trump guy, big American. Kevin Holland, big American. Sean O'Malley, American. Corey Sandhagen, American. These are a couple matchups we can have. Colby versus Holland. I think Holland's booked up right now, but it can definitely in 2026. This maybe can be a possibility. Even in 2026, after Corey Sandhagen loses to Marab, maybe Sean O'Malley has another fight in the meantime. Wins that. Corey Sandhagen, Sean O'Malley book it for the White House. And then obviously, who would Jon Jones fight at the White House? Not Tom Aspinall, or could it be Tom Aspinall? I don't know. But Artezi, what are your thoughts on these other fights that could potentially happen in the White House? Big American card, obviously.
Have any thoughts, to be honest with you? Like, I mean, I really hope Conor McGregor will fight because I haven't seen him fight in a long time. To me, he's the face of the UFC. Like, I don't know, like, what other people think. Would you agree he's the face of the UFC or?
Currently, no. But
Not currently, but like in
all time,
I'd argue in all
100% he
time,
is.
right?
You know?
Yeah. Well, I just
Uh,
wanna,
yeah.
just his mindset. Ali, shut your mouth. Never speak like, bro. That's
He's a
hard.
goat, man.
That's hard.
This will be good to see. Conor McGregor, Michael Chandler. I would like to see Conor McGregor against a 170 contender. Like maybe give him the biggest bum he
Oh.
could get, but I don't know. This is the fight that needs to be made. Um, I think it's fairly real. It's fairly realistic for Conor McGregor. Excuse me, whoa. For Conor McGregor to come back here. Let's go. Let's spin back to Jon Jones. Guys, please do not fall for whatever you're thinking, man. He's not coming back. If Jon Jones comes back and fights, I don't care if he wins, loses. If he fights, I will strip naked and go down the street. I really don't. He's not gonna fight. He's saying this just to keep his name in the game. He's saying this, to keep people, thinking about him. Has he even re-entered the testing pool? We don't know. There's no official sources on that. No, I've never seen it. I haven't seen them. Maybe he has. I know it ain't Aspinall. I think Aspinall. They're gonna make Tom Aspinall versus Sorrel Gone. In the meantime, maybe Jon Jones comes back, fights Aspinall. But I don't think that's smart at all. If Jon Jones wants to fight Aspinall, it should be either now or never, or it should have been 2 years ago, right? So I think we've discussed everything. Conor McGregor, please come back. You will save the UFC. And this is a big event for the UFC. If the UFC is able to make an event with, let's say, all 6 of these fighters I have here. Is this 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 6? Oh, yo, never mind, bro. I just kill myself. Forget that ever happened. If they're able to get most of these guys on the card, that's a win. That's gonna probably break pay-per-view records, actually. And it's in the White House. That'll be nuts. Have some UK fighters. Have some fighters from different countries so we can have this kind of American versus the world thing. I would love to see it. Artezi, you have anything to say before we sign out? Sign off?
Nope.
No, you don't have anything to say? Okay, guys, make sure to, if you've made it this far, what are you doing here? Go do something better. Like, come on. Go do something better. You shouldn't be here. But if you are here, you might as well waste your time even more and hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, even put the post notifications on. Comment whatever you want to, I'll respond to them. Maybe I'll see, or at least like them. But yeah, like, subscribe, comment. Peace out.